All right, Alex, can we let people in? One sec. Does anyone have some kind of bowl thing that we can put a bunch of water in for the rest of the day? Can we take the bowl out of the cauldron?
I'm gonna close this.
Okay, I'm closing this door. The doors are not closed. Everyone's crossing the way. Okay. Okay, we're good. Okay. I need you, I guess. Get a picture or something. Make sure that you're marking down names. Yep. Oh.
Hello. Hey. Hello. Seems good.
When shall we three meet again? In thunder, lightning, or in rain? When the hairy battle is done, when the battle's lost and won.
That'll be the air, the scent of summer.
Where to play? Upon the heath.
There to meet with Macbeth.
I come, great Malkin!
Anon.
What bloody man is that? He can report, as seemeth by his plight, of the revolt of the newest state.
This is the sergeant, who like a brave and hardy soldier fought against my captivity. Now, brave friend, states of the king and houses royals have its leader.
Doubtful it stood. The merciless Macdonald showed like a rebel's whore, but all's too weak for brave Macbeth. Oh, he deserves the name, disdaining fortune, brandished steel, which smoke bloody execution. Like valor's minion who carved out his passage, till he faced the slave, which near shook hands nor bade farewell to him, till he consumed him from the nave to the chaps, and fixed his head upon our battlements.
Valiant cousin, worthy gentleman!
No sooner justice had with valor armed compelled these skipping currents to trust their heel. But the Norwegian lord, surveying vantage, with furbished arms and new supply of men, began a fresh assault. Our captains, Macbeth and Banquo, doubly redoubled strokes upon the foe. But I am weak. My gashes cry for help.
So well thy words become thee as thy wounds, they smack upon them both. Get him surgeons. Who comes here?
The worthy David Ross.
God save the king.
Whence camest thou?
From Fife, great king, where Norwegian banners flood the sky and fan our people cold. Norway himself, with terrible numbers, assisted by that most disloyal traitor, the Thane of Cawdor, began a dismal conflict till Macbeth came conflict. Point against point rebellious, arm against arm, in the slavish spirit, and, to conclude, the victory fell on us.
Oh, great happiness! That Thane of Cawdor shall no more deceive our bosom interest. Go, pronounce his present death, and with his former title greet his death.
I'll see it done.
What he hath lost, noble Macbeth hath won.
Where hast thou been, sister? Killed swine.
Sister, where thou?
A sailor's wife had chestnuts in her lap, and munched and munched and munched. Give me, quoth I, arouse thee, witch, the rum-fed Roman cry. Her husband still left, O God, master of the tiger. But in a sieve I hither sailed, and like a rat without a tail, she'll rue what I must do. Here, I have a sailor's son, wrecked as homeward he did come. A drunk, Macbeth doth come. The wicked sisters, hand in hand, posters of the sea and land, thus to go about and out, first in line and first in mine, and first again to make up nine. Peace!
So foul and fair there have not seen.
How far is it for us? What are these, so withered and so wild in their attire, that look not like the inhabitants of the earth, and yet are on it? Live you, or are you off, that man may question?
Speak if you can. What are you?
Hail! 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 Hail, Macbeth! Hail to thee, Thane of Gladys! All hail, Macbeth! Hail to thee, Thane of Cawdor!
All hail Macbeth, thou shalt be king hereafter.
Good sir, why do you suffer fear from him who sounds so fair? Are ye fantastical, or that indeed which outwardly ye show? If you speak not to me, who neither beg nor fear your favor nor your haste.
Hail! 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 Lesser than Macbeth, and greater, not so happy yet, much happier.
Thou shalt bear king, so thou be none. So all hail Macbeth and faithful.
Banquo and Macbeth, all hail!
Stay, your perfect speakers, tell me more. By single steps I know I am Thane of Cawdor, the Howman of Cawdor. The Thane of Cawdor lives, a prosperous gentleman, and to be king stands no more within the prospect that will be claimed to be Cawdor. Say from whence you go with strange intelligence, or why upon this blasted heath you stop by way with such prophetic. Speak, I charge you!
He is vanished.
I want to see Corporal hath melted his breath in the wind. What did it say?
Such things here we speak about, or have we eaten of the insane root?
Your children shall be kings,
You shall be king.
and Thane of Cawdor too, went it not so.
To the self-same tune and words. Who goes there?
The king hath happily received, Macbeth, the news of thy success, and everyone did bear thy praises in his kingdom's great defense, and poured them down before him. I am sent from our royal master to give thee thanks, and, in earnest of greater honor, he bid me from him call thee Thane of Cawdor, in which addition, hail, most worthy Thane, for it is thine.
What? Can the devil speak true?
The Thane of Cawdor lives. Why do you dress me in borrowed robes?
He who was Thane lives yet, but under heavy judgment bears that life he deserves to lose.
Glaucus and Cawdor, the greatest of them. Thank you for your pains. Do not wish your children shall be free for those that gave their Cawdor to be promised no less than them.
That kingdom alone might yet entrust you to the crown besides the God. But 'tis strange, and oftentimes the instruments of darkness tell us truths, win us with honest trifles, betray us in the deepest consequence. Cousin, a word, I pray you.
Two truths are told as happy prologues to the swelling act of the imperial. Thank you, gentlemen. Cannot be ill. Cannot be good. If ill, why have they given me earnest of success commencing in a truth? If good, why do I yield to that suggestion whose horrid image to unfix my hand and make my seated heart knock at my ribs against the use of nature? Present fears are less than horrible imaginings. My thought whose murder is but fantastical shakes so my state of man. That function is smothered in surmise. And nothing is but what is known.
Look how our partner is wrapped.
If chance will have me king, then chance may crown me without my stir. Come what come may, time and hour runs through the roughest day.
Worthy Macbeth, we stay upon your leisure.
Give me your pardon, my dull brain was wrought with things forgotten. Let us story the king, so that enough come, friends.
Is execution done on Cawdor? Are our soldiers not yet returned?
My chief, they have not yet come back, but I spoke with one that saw him die, who did report that very frankly, he confessed his treasons, implored his highness's pardon, and set forth the deep repentance.
Worthiest cousin, even now the sin of my ingratitude was heavy on me. Only I have left to say, more is thy due than more than all can pay.
The service and loyalty I owe in doing it pays itself. Your highness's part is to receive our duties.
Worthy Betquo, no less deserving, and to be known no less for having done so. Come, let me enfold thee and hold thee to my heart.
And if I grow the hugs to your own.
Sons, kinsmen, thanes, and those whose places are the nearest, know that we establish our estate upon our eldest, Malcolm, who we name here after the Prince of Cumberland. But honor must not unaccompanied invest him only, but signs of nobleness, like stars, shall shine down on all deservers. From hence to Inverness, and let us toast to our victory.
I'll be myself the harbinger and make joyful the hearing of my wife with your approach. So humbly take my leave.
My worthy Cawdor.
Prince of Cumberland? That is a step on which I must fall down or else or leap, for in my way it lies. Stars hide your fires. Let not light see my black and deep desires. The eye wink at the hand, let that be which the eye fears when it is done to see.
Let's after him, who has gone before to bid us welcome. It is a peerless kinsman.
They met me on the day of success, and I've learned from experience they have more than immortal knowledge. When I burn a desire to crush them further, they make themselves air, to which they vanish. Then came missives from the king, who all hailed me Thane of Cawdor, by which his great sisters have saluted me, as well as hail the king that shall be. This I must tell thee, my dear partner of greatness, that thou might know what greatness has promised thee. Lay to thy heart and farewell. Gladness thou art, and Cawdor shalt be what thou hast promised. Yet do I fear thy nature is too full of the milk of human kindness to captivate its rest. Thou art not without ambition, but without the illness should attend it. Hide me hither that I may pour my spirits in thine ear, and chastise with the sharpness of my tongue all that impedes thee from the golden crown. What is your tidings?
The king comes here tonight.
Thou art mad to say it. Is not thy master with him?
As it pleases you, it is true. Our Thane is coming.
You bring wonderful news. The raven itself is a force that hopes that they will just govern under my boundaries. Come, you spirits that prey on mortal foot, and fill me from crown to toe, top full of direst cruelty. Come, thick and light, and pale the darkest smokes of hell, that my keen knife see not the wounded face, nor heaven peep through the blanket of darkness to cry, hold, hold. Great, the land is worthy, Condor, greater than both by the all hail to your elder. Thy letters have transported me beyond this ignorant present, and I feel now the future in this instant.
My dearest Lord Duncan comes here tonight.
And when goes hence?
Tomorrow, as he purposes.
Oh, no, that's not how I see. Your face, my thing, is like a book where men may read strange matters. To the God of the time, look like the time. Bear open in your eyes, your hands, your tongue. Look like there's a flower, but be served under it. He that's coming must be provided for, and you shall place this evening's great business into my dispatch, which, for all of our nights and days to come, gives soul sway and mastery on.
We will speak further.
To all the favor, averse to fear, keep all the rest.
This castle hath a pleasant seat. The air nimbly and sweetly recommends itself unto our gentle senses. I see our honored hostess.
All of our services for your majesty.
Fair and noble lady, we are your guests tonight. Come, take my hand, conduct me to mine host, for we love him highly and will continue our good graces towards him. By your leave, hostess.
If the assassination could travel up to consequence, not that this blow might be the be-all and end-all here, and for both were done. But in these cases, we still have judgment here. That we would teach bloody instructions which being taught return to plague the inventor. These hearers are to trust. First as I'm his kinsman and his subject, then as I'm his host, who should avenge his murder and shut the door not there than I myself. Besides, this Duncan had borne his faculties so weak, and so clear in his great office that his virtues will plead like angels. And pity shall blow the ordeal with every eye, that tears will drown the wind. I have no spur to prick the sides of my intent. Only vaulting ambition which o'erleaps itself and falls on the other. How now, what news?
If on my side, why do you look chambers?
We will proceed no further in this business. He hath honored me of late, and I have outgone opinions from all sorts of people which be warning their newest lost, not cast aside so soon.
Was the health drunk when you dressed yourself? Hath slept since? Or art thou here to say thine own act and valor is all to desire?
Prithee, peace. I dare do all that may become a man who dares do more is none.
What beast was then that made you break the enterprise to me? When you durst do it then, you were a man. I can suck, and know how tender 'tis to love the babe that moves me. I would, while it was smiling in my face, have plucked my nipples to its boneless gums, and durst the brains out had I so sworn as you have done to this.
If we should fail,
We fail. But screw your courage to stay in your place, and will not fail. When Duncan is asleep, history chamberlains will eye, with wine and ale induced to slant speak. And in their nature's labors of death, what cannot you and I perform upon the unguarded Duncan? What not put upon his spongy officers, who shall bear the guilt of our great crime?
Without your seat, we have marked with blood the sleep to the strangers and used their very daggers that they have done.
Who shall receive otherwise? As we shall make our grief and clamor roll upon us.
I myself will bend to this terrible feat. Away and mark the time with fairer show. False face must hide with the false heart out enough. Is this a dagger? Which I see before me? The handle toward my hand. Come. Let me close. I have been. Yet I see thee still. Art thou not fatal vision sensible to feeling as to sight? Or art thou but a dagger of the mind, a false creation, proceeding from the heat of present day? I see thee still in form as palpable as this which now I draw. I see thee yet, and on thy blade indulgent gouts of blood which was not so before. There's no such thing. 'Tis the bloody business that informs thee to my mind. Thou sure and firm said, hear not my steps before they walk, for fear they prayed my word. And take the present horrors from the time which now seems wicked, while as I see he lives, words to the heat of deeds too cold breath gives. I go, and it is done, the bell invites me. Hear it not, company, for it is a knell that summons thee to heaven or to hell.
That hath made them drunk, hath made me bold. That hath made them sleepy, hath given me fire. Hi, peace is about it. The doors are open, and the suspected druids do mock their charge with their snores.
Who's that? What? Oh!
Oh, I'm afraid they waited. The attempt and upper deed could still confound us. My husband!
I was indeed. Didst thou not hear a noise?
I heard the owl scream and the crickets cry. Did not you speak?
When?
Now,
As I descended? Who lies in the second chamber?
Donald.
This is a sorry sight.
These ideas must not be thought of after they are done, my lord, so they will make us mad.
You thought I heard a voice. I sleep no more to all the house. Glamis hath murdered sleep. Therefore Thane of Cawdor shall sleep no more. Macbeth shall sleep no more.
Who was it that did speak, my lord? You do unbend your noble thoughts to think so bright and secretly with us. Go fetch some water and cleanse your hands of this filthy witness. Why did you bring the daggers from the place? Things lie there. Go carry them and smear the sleepy grooms with blood.
I will not go. I can't bear to think what I have done. Look on it again, I dare not.
Infernal purpose, give you whispers. The sleeping and the dead are of pictures. 'Tis the eye child that is
Whence is that knocking? How is it with me when every noise appalls me?
My hands are of your color, but I shame to our hearts. I hear not that sacraments. Come, a little water clears us of these deeds. Put on your nightgowns, pigeon calls to be watchers. Be not so lost in your thoughts.
To know my deed, for best not know myself. Wait, Duncan, with thy knocking. I would thou couldst.
No, never quite. What are you? Oh, but this place is too cold for hell. I'll devil order it no further. I had thought to let in some of all professions, like go the primrose way to the everlasting bonfire. Anon, I pray you, remember the porter.
But was it so late, friend, ere you went to bed? Did you lie so late?
Sir, we were caroused into the second cock. And drink, sirs, is the great provoker of three things.
Oh, and what three things does drink especially provoke?
Married, sirs, nose painting, sleep, and urine.
I believe drink gave thee the lie last night.
That it did, sir, that it did.
Is that master stirring?
Oh, our knocking has awakened. Here he comes.
Tomorrow, noble sir, tomorrow both.
Is the king stirring, worthy thing?
Not yet.
He did command me to call time upon him, or I've almost slipped the hour.
I'll bring you two.
I know, this is a joyful trouble for you, yet 'tis one.
The flavor we delight in physics pain. This is the door.
I'll make so bold as to call for 'tis my limited service.
Who's the king hence today?
He does, he did appoint so.
Night has been unruly where we lay. Our chimneys were blown down, as they say. Lamentings heard in the air. Strange screams of death.
'Twas a rough night.
Ah! Horror! Horror! So no heart cannot conceive nor name thee.
What's the matter?
Confusion now hath made his masterpiece. Most sacrilegious murder hath broke off the Lord's anointed temple and stole thence the life of the kingdom.
What did you say? The light?
Need you, his majesty?
Approach the chamber. Do not make me speak. See and speak yourselves. Ring the alarm bell. Oh, murder and treason. Thank Lord God will pay. Malcolm, awake. Shake off this downy sleep. Tense counterfeited gaze upon death itself. Up and see the great Duke's image. Banquo, Malcolm. Shake off this downy sleep. Walk like sprites of your grace. Countenance this horror. Ring the bell. How now? What's the business that such trumpets call the twilight sleepers of this house? Speak, speak. Oh, gentle lady, it is not for you to hear what I can speak. The petition in a woman's ear would murder and fell. Banquo, our royal master is murdered. Oh, alas, what's in our house?
Oh, too cruel, dear God, I pray contradict thyself and say it is not so.
Had I but died an hour before this chance I lived a blessed life. For from this instant there's nothing serious in mortality.
What is amiss?
You are and do not know it. The spring that had the fountain of your blood is stopped. The very source of it is stopped.
Your royal father is murdered. Oh, by whom?
Those of his chambers, it seemed, had done it. Their hands and faces were badged with blood. So were their daggers, which unwiped we found upon their pillows. They stared and were distracted. No man's life is to be trusted to them.
Oh, yet I do repent me of my fury that I did kill them.
Wherefore did you so?
Who can be wise, amazed, temperate and furious, loyal and neutral in a moment? There lie Duncan, his silver skin laced in his golden blood. There the murderers steeped in the colors of their betrayal. Their daggers unmanly breached with gold. Who could refrain that had a heart to love, and in that heart courage to make love known?
Caveats! Oh, look to lady!
Why do we hold our tongues? That mostly claim this argument for ours.
What should be spoken here were our fate, hid in an operable may rush and seize us? Let's away. Our tears are not yet moved.
Look to thy lady. Fears and scruples shake us. In the great hand of God I stand, and thence against the undivulged pretense I fight. Oh, treasonous malice.
And so shall I.
Let us briefly put on manly readiness and meet in the hall together.
Well contented.
What will you do? Let's not consort with them. To show an office unfelt sorrows and officers with false names and teachings. I'll take one.
Curl and high, our separated fortune shall keep us both the safer. Where we are, there are daggers and rent smiles, and near of blood, and near of bloody.
This murderous shaft that's been shot hath not yet lighted. The safest way is to avoid the aim. Therefore, to horse. Let's not be dainty of least dainty.
How goes the world, sir, now?
Why, see you not?
Is known to do this more than bloody deed?
Those that Macbeth had slain.
Alas, the day. What good could they pretend?
They were bribed. Malcolm and Donalbain, the king's two sons, are stolen away and fled, which puts upon them suspicion of the deed.
Against nature still. Fruitless ambition that will bring up thine own life's needs. Then 'tis most like the sovereignty will fall upon Macbeth.
He is already named and gone to Scotland to be invested.
Will you just gone?
No, cousin, I'll to fight.
Well, I will thither.
Well, may you see things well done there. Adieu, lest our old robes be easier than our new.
That has it now. King, Hodor, Lannis, all. As the weird woman promised, the end have said, should not stand in thy posterity, but that myself shall be the root and father of many kings. If it be true as upon Macbeth, their speeches shine, why may they not be my oracles as well? But hush, no more.
Here's our chief guest.
The king had forgotten it, and has a gap in our great feast and all things unbecoming.
Tonight we shall hold a solemn supper, sir, and I request your presence.
Thy lord command upon me.
I do this afternoon.
Aye, my good lord.
You should have most desired your good advice, which hath been both brave and prosperous in this day's council. Is it far you rest?
For my lord is fulfilled the time, twixt this and supper, but not my horse, the better. I must become a borrower of the night, for a dark hour or twain.
Fail not our feast.
My lord, I will not.
For here our bloody cousins are bestowed in England and Ireland, filling their heroes with strange invention. But of that tomorrow, when therewithal we shall have cause of state craving or strength, hie you to horse, adieu. To your return at night, goes plain, sir.
Aye, my lord.
I wish your horses swift and sure of foot, and so do I commend you to their backs. Farewell. Sir, I'll word with you. Send those men to the palace gates and bring them before.
As you wish, my lord.
No. But to be, my fears and Banquo stick. In his loyalty of nature reigns that which would be feared, as much theirs. But doubtless temper his mind, wisdom, that doth guide his valor to act in safety. There is none but he whose being I do fear. When the sisters first put the name of King upon each other, and made them speak to him, then, prophet-like, they hailed him father to a line of kings. And put upon my head a bearing crown, and in my hand a fruitless scepter. To be wrenched by an unlineal hand, no son of mine succeed. Rather than so, come fade into the list, and champion me to the race. Who's there? I go to the door and stay there till we call. Was it not yesterday we spoke together?
It was, so please your highness.
Well, now to consider of my speeches. Well, it was he, Banquo, the times past, which showed you so in fortune.
You made it known to us.
Do you find your patience so predominant in your nature that you can let this go? Are you so gospel to pray for this good man that you can forgive this man whose issue hath bowed you to the grave and beggared yours forever?
I am one, my liege, whom the vile blows and buffets of the world have so incensed that I am reckless what I do to fight the world.
And I another, so wearied with disasters, tugged with fortune, that I would set my rely on any chance to mend it or renown.
Both of you know Banquo was your enemy.
True, my lord.
So was he mine. And in such bloody distance that every minute of his being thrust against my nearest of life. And though I could with barefaced power sweep him from my sight, yet I must not. For certain friends that are both his and mine, whose loves I may not trouble, thence it is that I to your assistance do make love, masking the business from the common eye.
We shall, my lord, perform what you command us.
Your spirits shine through you. Within the hour at most, I will advise you to replenish yourselves. Flames, his son, that keeps him company, whose absence is no less material to me than his father's, You must embrace the fate of that dark hour. Resolve yourselves apart, I'll come to you anon.
We are resolved, my lord.
I'll call upon you straight, abide within. Tis concluded then, brother. Thy soul's flight will find heaven, must find it tonight.
Is Banquo gone from court?
Aye, madam, but returns again tonight.
Say to the king I return his leisure for a few words.
Madam, I will.
'Tis safer to be that which is destroyed, than by destruction dwell in doubtful joy. How now, my lord? Why do you keep alone? Of sorest fancies your companions making? Using those thoughts which indeed should have died. What's done is done.
We have scratched the surface of the snake, not killed it. There we would eat our meals in peace, and sleep in the affliction of these terrible dreams that shake us nightly. Better be with the dead, whom we to gain our peace of sense at least, than on the torture of the mind lie in restless ecstasy. Duncan's in his grave. After life's simple fever, he sleeps well. Treason has done his worst. Nor steel, nor poison, malice domestic, nothing can touch him further.
Come now, my lord. Sleep o'er in her rugged looks. Be bright and jovial amongst your guests tonight.
So shall I, so I heard you call. I thought the scorpions is my mind, dear wife. Thou knowest Banquo and his flames lives.
But in the nature's copy not returned?
There's comfort yet. The hour is sailable. Tonight there is even indeed incredible enough.
What's to be done?
The innocent of the knowledge, dearest child. So thou applaud the deed. Thou marvelest at my words, yet hold thee still. Bad things begun make good themselves by it. So prithee go with me.
Guard, I hear horses.
Looks like they're both.
Then to cease. The rest are within the court are already, in no expectation, are already in the court.
His horses go about almost a mile, but he does usually. So all men do, from hence the palace gate, make it their walk.
Alight, alight.
Stand to it.
There be rain tonight.
Let it come down.
Fire and on foot of man's revenge.
The sun is fled. We've lost the best half of our affair.
Was not the way. Well, let's say how much is done.
You know your degree. Sit down. At first and last, the hearty welcome.
Thanks to your majesty.
Ourselves play the humble host of being over society. Our hostess keeps her state.
Say it for me, sir, to all our friends. For my heart speaks. They are welcome.
See, they accompany with their heart's thanks. Both sides are even here, I'll sit at the midst. Be large in mirth, and all will drink and measure the table round.
His ankles then.
Better be without than be within. Is he dispatched?
My lord, it is done.
Thou art the best of the cutthroats, and he's good to do the like for plagues.
Most royal, sir, flee unscathed.
Then comes my bit again. I have been perfect now in the cabin, free confined to saucy doubts and fears. But thank for sake.
Hey, my good lord, safe fitted cheap eyes with 20 French gashes on his back.
Thanks for that. There the grown serpent flies. The worm that's fled hath nature that its time already breed, but no chief for the present. Get thee gone. We'll hear ourselves again tomorrow.
May your Highness please sit.
We had also our country's honor roof where the great person of our banquet present.
His absence, sir, lays blame upon his promise. May your Highness please grace us with his royal company.
The devil's soul.
Here is a place reserved, sir.
Where?
Here, my good lord. What is it that moves your Highness?
Which of you have done this?
Done what, my lord?
Thou canst not say I did. Never shake thy gory locks at me.
Gentlemen, rise. His Highness is not well.
My royal friends, sit, please. His Highness is often thus in half their courtesy. Pray you sit. Are you a man?
And a bold one, that look on that which might have called it devil.
This is but the vision of guilt. This is like the air-drawn dagger that drew you to death. When you look upon it and all is done, you are looking at my stoop.
Prithee, see there, behold, look!
Quite a man fallen.
Oh, it seems to. Nor is it in the form too terrible for the ear, and now they rise again and push us from our stools. This is more strange than such a murder is.
God, shame!
Shall stand here and saw. I do forget, most worthy friends. I have a strange infirmity, which is nothing to those that know me. Come, love, health to all. Give me some wine, so full. I drink to the general joy of the whole table. And to our dearest banquet, whom we miss. Will you forgive? To all in him we thirst and all.
Our duties and the pledge.
Avaunt and quit my sight! Let the earth hide thee! Thy bones are marrowless like polyscope. There is no speculation in those eyes which thou dost glare with.
Worthy friends, my lord is on the mass. Go. Not go in the order, maybe, but go at once.
Good night, and better health attend His Majesty.
A merry good night to all.
You will have blood, they say. Blood will have blood. Stones have been known to move and trees to speak. The secretest man of blood. What is the night?
I've odds of the morning. Which is which?
How sayest thou that Duncan is Macbeth denies his presence at our great bidding?
Have you called to him?
I hear, by the way, but I will call. I will tomorrow to the Weird Sisters. More shall they speak for knowing than to know the worst of the worst. For mine own good all causes shall give way.
We lack all seasons of nature. Sleep.
Come, Lucas. My strange and self-abuse is the initiate fear that wants our abuse. We are yet but young indeed.
My former speeches have but hinder thoughts which can interpret further. The right valiant faith will walk too late, who you may say, if it please you, Fleance killed, for Fleance fled. Men must not walk too late. Who cannot want the thought how monstrous it was for Malcolm and Donalbain to kill their glorious father? Damn it, fact! What, were to kill a father, so should Fleance. But peace, because he failed his presence at the tyrant's feast, I hear Macduff losing disgrace. Sir, can you tell me that where he bestows himself?
The son of Duncan, from whom this tyrant holds the due of birth, lives in the English court, and is received with the most pious Edward with grace. Thither Macbeth has gone to pray the holy king upon his aid, and this report hath so exasperated the king that he prepares for some attempt at war.
And that well might. Advise him to a caution, to hold what distance his wisdom can provide. Some holy angel fly to the court of England and unfold his message ere we come. A swift blessing may return to this our suffering country. Underhanded curse.
I'll send my prayers with him.
There's the briny cat after you. There's the monster head figure one.
After your cries, pride is mine.
Round about the cauldron go, hidden the poison entrails throw, toad that under cold stove, days and nights as 31, sweltered venom, sleeping on, boil out first the charmed pot. Double, toil and trouble, fire-burning cauldron bubble, cooler than my own blood, and the charms firm and good, by the pricking of my thumb. Something again, this soul comes. Only locks, whoever knocks!
How now, you secret blind to midnight hour, what is it you do?
A deed without a name.
I conjure you by that which you profess, how you come to know it, answer me.
Speak, demand, will answer.
Tell me thou unknown power.
Hold thy thought, hear our speech, but say thou not. Macbeth, 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 beware Macduff, beware the fate of none. Enough.
For thy good caution, thanks, thou hast sparked my fear aright. But one word more.
We will not be commanded. Macbeth, 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 be bloody bold in his lips. Laugh to scorn for none. A women lord shall harm Macbeth.
Then live Macduff, what he I fear of thee. And yet I'll make assurance double, shalt thou sharpen up me, that I may tell pale-hearted fears, lies, and sleepless thunder.
We lie metal, proud, and take no care who chafes, who frets, or where conspirers are. Macbeth shall never vanquish thee, until great Burnham Wood shall come to Dunsinane.
Why, that will never be. Who can impress the forest, bid the tree on pitches, earth on root? Sweet body, it's good. Yet my heart throbs to know one thing more. If your heart can tell so much, let me know. Shall Banquo's issue ever reign in this kingdom?
Seek to know no more.
Where are they? God. This pernicious hour stands out accursed in the calendar. Come in without them.
What is your grace's will?
Saw you the weird sisters?
No, my lord.
Came they not by you?
No, indeed, my lord.
Infected be the hour on their ride, and damned all those that trust them. I did hear the galloping of horses. Who else came by?
'Tis 2 or 3 men, my lord, that bring you word. Macduff has fled to England.
Fled to England.
Aye, my lord.
Time thou hast harped my fear aright. Cast Lord Macduff I will surprise, seize him on fire. Give to the edge of the sword his wife, his babes, and all unfortunate souls that trace him in his life. Not boasting like a fool, this I'll do for the purpose cool, but no more sights. Come, where are these gentlemen? Bring me where they are.
What have you done to make him fly the land? He loves us not. against the owl. All is the fear, and nothing is the love. As little is the wisdom where the flight so runs against all reason. Oh, Sirrah, your father is dead. And what will you do now? How will you live?
What birds do, mother?
What, with worms and flies?
What I get, so do that.
Poor bird, thou'st never feared the net nor line, the pitfall nor the gin.
Why should I, mother? My father is not dead, for all you're saying.
Yes, he is dead.
Is my father a traitor?
Aye, that he was.
What is a traitor?
Why, one that swears and lies.
Yet all that swear and lie to do so.
Everyone that does so is a traitor, and must be hanged.
Who must hang them?
Why, the honest men.
Then the honest men are liars and fools. Their honest men are now to beat. The honest men hang up them.
Now God help me, poor monkey. How wilt thou do for a father?
Well, if he were dead, you weep for him. If not, it should be a good sign that I should soon have a new father.
Poor Bradley, how thou talkest.
Bless you, fair dame. I am not to know, but if you'll take a holy man's advice, be not found here, hence, with your little ones. Heaven preserve you, I dare abide no longer.
Whither should I fly? I have done no harm. Yet I realize I am in this earthly world where to do wrong is often laudable. Why then, alas, do I put up that womanly defense to say I have done no harm? What faces are these?
Where is your husband?
I hope in no place so insectified or such as thou mayest find him.
He's a traitor.
Thou liest! Now shatter him!
No, what you egg!
I have 2 nights watched with you, but can foresee no truth in your report. When was it she last walked? And what, at any time, have you heard her say?
That, sir, which I will not report after her.
You made to me, 'tis most meet you should.
Neither to you nor anyone, having a witness to confirm my speech. Look, here she comes. This is her very eyes, and upon my life fast asleep. Observe her, same close.
You see her eyes are open.
Aye, and her senses shut.
What is it she does now? Look how she rubs her hands.
It's an accustomed act with her, the same thus washing her hands. I've never continued this a quarter of an hour.
Yet is a spark.
Hark, she speaks. I will set down what comes from her to satisfy my remembrance the more strongly.
Out, damn spot, out! 1, 2, 'tis time to decree. 5, my lord, 5!